Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Michael Wright. I am a global CEO here at the Online Business app, and I want to spend a few minutes of my time tonight with you guys to talk about what I've learned so far in the video making here at Asia's 2500 video contest, where we're supposed to do 30 videos back to back to back, and this is video number 9. So when Asia put out this video contest, I knew right away I had to get up to speed and get up to par. And always seeing Nick's videos and Ryan's videos and basically, following Nick and the Bull Runners and Ryan there for about 3 years now. And following these guys and watching their videos and seeing the progression and seeing some of the stuff that they're doing, I naturally started looking through software, and I didn't take me long to figure out what software more than likely you guys are using because I see how the videos are coming out and did my research, so and then thankfully Nick did this whole thing on YouTube and kind of gave us the sauce, and I really appreciate that, brother. You helped me out. So looking at these videos now, this is now number 9 video in the series, and I wanted to share a few things that I found success with so that somebody and some of our members, if you're watching this video, that maybe these things can help you not only find success in the actual contest as you grow as an individual making your videos too, but also help you be able to use these tools and these things that I've invested in personally to help leverage your business and help your business grow. Because as a business owner, one thing I learned a long time ago, there's something called working in your business and working on your business. See, a lot of people work in the business and they do the work. And in this case, in affiliate marketing, they're doing stuff like posting on Facebook and, sharing links. And we're all, obviously going through and supporting each other and liking each other's posts and things of that nature. Now, that's working in your business when it comes to affiliate marketing. But working on your business is what I want to talk about. So knowing the difference between the two, I wanted to work on my business right away, right from the gate, because this is, obviously more than just a video contest, right? So working on your business and trying to grow your online affiliate business, well, to do something professional, you got to start with the professional tools. So after this video contest was announced, I actually had already invested into these things, at least one of these things prior, which was because of I was on a Webby with Vince and Ryan, and how the Webbies, they go a little over an hour, or a little over 4 hours. And I think it was just like one of those nights in the very beginning. And we were just on the videos all night, and I was, enjoying it because we get that face time and that stuff really resonates with the person. So I appreciate you guys for taking the time doing that. But one of the things that you guys were talking about, Vince, was like, hey, I just got this, really sick AI camera. And I immediately, when we were talking or whatever, I immediately bought it right then and there off of Amazon. It was like $300, and I felt as though that's probably one of the most important things. Now, I bought this camera and it sat in a box, and that box was sitting in my closet or where I had it there for a hot minute, because I knew back then that making the videos were probably going to become a reality, because that's what it takes to become successful as a online entrepreneur growing a hyper profitable digital business. If it wasn't, then I mean, it just makes sense, right? It's the most important thing. I think, people retain around 11% of what they read, but you can retain 97% of what you watch in the video. Let that sink in, right? Now that that's sunken in, I digress. We'll get right back into it. So one of the things that I bought was this camera, and this camera has been amazing. Now, getting it to work with some softwares was kind of a pain in the butt until I learned that you just have to shut some of the features in the camera off, and then it will start to work in the software. One of those features is a preview feature. So the camera itself has a preview feature, so you can see what you look like on camera. But if that is on, then it's not going to work with other software. And software is going to give you a real pain in the butt, and you're going to stay up all night like I do until you figure these things out because it's important to get it done. So, anyways, that camera that I bought, and I'm not sure if they use the exact same one or they both could potentially use the same one, but it is actually this camera here. So I don't know why it's still on this video. Let me go like that. It's the Insta360 Link. It's sitting on top of a computer, which I bought just for the online business app, but this thing's the bomb, right? So this camera has AI technology. As you move around, it follows you around. It automatically zooms in and zooms out. It is very clear, and also the camera has a built-in microphone. And I did tests between the computer and the microphone that is with that camera, and the microphone with the camera actually it sounds a lot better. So this makes 100% of the best investment that I've made so far as the video series is actually having the right equipment to shoot a nice video. So that would be the first thing that I would recommend if you were going to invest in your business, that you would invest in this. Now, keep in mind that this is a business, and in a business, there are things that you invest in your business to help grow your business. And those things, like advertising things off the marketplace, are tax write-offs. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I'm only here for entertainment and educational purposes only. So, don't take my advice on this. I'm not trying to give you advice, but I'm saying when you invest in your business and you have, tools that you invest in, say if you're a plumber, well, you write those tools off. If you're an electrician, you have tools, you write those tools off. Well, as an affiliate marketer, an online entrepreneur, you have to have the proper tools. And this was probably the absolute best proper tool that I could invest in for such a short amount of money in the grand scheme of things. And that's why I wanted to share that with you. One of the next things that I really learned about the industry is that you really need good sound. Now, the AI camera has fantastic sound, but back then, 8 or 9, 10 days ago, whatever, I went ahead and I invested into a Blue Yeti, or a Yeti X, excuse me. So the Yeti X that I got, I've been having video ideas, but I really wanted them to come through clear. And the one that I got in the mail actually was damaged, so I actually had to send it back, and I had to rebuy a new one, which actually came today. So hopefully these videos are going to start sounding a little bit better after this, right? So we see Ryan doing his videos as an example. You can kind of see that he has a microphone right there. It might even be the exact same one. I don't know. I did some reviews, and this one pretty much was on point for the budget, and that is another reason why I invest into myself, invested into my business, and so forth. Now, when all of these things happened with the video contest, I needed to get up on some programs, right? Because it's one thing shooting a video, it's another thing editing a video or being able to do something with the video that you shot. So if you're going to have professional results, you're going to have professional tools. So I did a bunch of quick research that night, and every night staying up late, and I actually went and I got Camtasia. So Camtasia is, let's see if I can pull it up here, is a editing software or video software. And I'm pretty 100% positive when I first saw the software that that's what Ryan and Nick used, because the way that it was actually set up was basically what they did. So thank you for dropping that knowledge on us, because after I was looking at this stuff back in the day when I bought this video camera, just trying to do a little research on it, I figured that stuff out. So when Asia dropped that contest, I was basically just all in on it, and let's see if we can make this thing work. But it has been harder to use. It's not as user friendly at first. Certain things that you think would work don't necessarily work right away. So I'm still learning as I go, as this is only the 9th time that I've really ever used the program. But it has been very, very good, and I'm sure the things that I don't know, I will know soon enough. But it works very, very well. Then one of the other programs I actually invested in is Canva, and I believe Canva was only $119 a year if you buy it by the year, which is actually a fantastic deal. Canva, I really bought it because it seemed to be the most intelligent, easy to use platform for creating thumbnails. Now, a thumbnail to me is one of the most important things. Content is king, as they say. What your videos and the content that it is made of is going to make somebody want to watch it, absolutely for sure. But if somebody doesn't have an appeal, if they don't have that nice thumbnail, then you might have the best content in the world, but no one's going to see it. So really getting that click through stuff on your analytics when it comes to the whole Google Studio and stuff, and being able to see how many times someone has actually viewed your video is the most important thing. You know, during this contest, I'm going and watching a lot of people's videos, and you know, we're all trying to follow each other on YouTube as well, which is fantastic. And I'm watching you guys' videos, and you guys are doing great. And I know a lot of people are giving me thanks for doing mine, but I just want to share what I'm doing so that way you guys can do the same thing too. Because one of the things I've learned by doing this and by creating these great thumbnails is I've noticed that I have a lot of traffic, and that traffic that is coming through, I believe, is more than just our network, because some of the people I met, even at this past event I was just at, are looking at it, and people that are outside of our network. So having those thumbnails is really key. I think it's one of the most important things that you're going to be able to do to help increase your business quickly. And I speak that with conviction after these last 8 videos going on 9 videos, because I've actually seen the results, which I will show you in my back office. Anyway, so but yeah, I think the combination of having these things right here is basically what is giving you a nice solid foundation of having tools for your business, so that you can utilize these tools to go ahead and create more passive income, more affiliate income, come across a lot more authentic, and somebody be able to see you a lot more clearer, be able to hear the tone in your voice and stuff. And I'm excited to use a real microphone, you know, from here going forward. So hopefully that will be cool to watch the progression of the videos too, actually. But then, you know, as I utilize these things, I went over to the actual videos here. And in YouTube, if you're unfamiliar, what I did personally was I created a playlist for just the videos that we're doing for Asia's, you know, Love's 30 video contest. So I did that so that way it could be its own playlist for the future, and that any one of you guys ever want to use it or leverage it in the future, or for anybody that's brand new that wants to come into the company and say their first webinar, and they just had their first webinar, and they're hearing about this. I want to leave like a blueprint. I want to leave you all the blueprint, something to follow, something that you guys can say, hey, you know, this is what needs to happen, this is what I did, and this is the results from that. And one of those things during this whole process is, is results. So I just clicked on my back office right here just to show you guys, you know, since I started as a global CEO, which honestly, when they announced the program, once the link was in the chat, I had already signed up for it. Literally right then and there. I didn't wait. I did not hesitate. I literally signed up for it. I'm sure Vince or Asia, or you know, one of you guys can actually see, or when I bought it, I'm sure there's some sort of record of that. But anyways, to make a long story short, a lot of this progress and a lot of these friends signing up and these purchases right here were a lot lower before I did these videos. So ever since those videos have dropped, these last 8 videos over these last, you know, days, you know, that we've been doing, I've actually seen a steady increase in the number of friends visiting, and in the number of friends that have signed up, and also the number of purchases have actually jumped a lot since we started doing videos. So I wanted to let you guys know these kinds of things. I'm not sure what kind of results that you have. You might be, you know, out there doing the work and doing the digital magnets, and you might be, sharing your links and leveraging ChatGPT maybe for some content, things of that nature that, you know, we're learning and stuff like that. And if you're not quite getting all the results, well, like I talked about in a couple of videos before, the more content that you put out there, or the more different avenues that you put it out there, the more that these things are going to start working together, and they're going to make you go further, faster, quicker, and so forth. So if all your information is only on Facebook, then you're only going to get what your Facebook is limited. So Vincent Ortega Jr. told us, Dr. V told us in the beginning, you have to go through Nick's, Facebook group and go ahead and friend. There's 16,000 people that know Nick. So he's creating these videos for us to go ahead and share and, share, eventually ask them for affiliate link and do all that. So if you start with literally nobody, then you're going to need somebody there. So I obviously took Vincent Ortega's advice. Now I went through and I did that for a relatively short period of time in the grand retrospect. In fact, if I was to give you guys any advice in the beginning and you were starting those kinds of things, that not only should you do it once, you should still do it. Anyways, the videos that I have going on here and seeing how much of the videos keep climbing and views here and views and views and some of these brand new videos coming out and dropping and seeing 16 views in the last 20 hours of the video being out. This one has 30 views for being out for 24 hours. So we're averaging about, a view an hour, maybe slightly higher over there. Right here, 19 views in 2 days, so maybe it was a little bit different of a video, right? This video right here having 13 views right here in 30 days. Now, these are overview videos. These are things that we're already comfortable with. So some of our friends and family, here at the Online Business App are obviously checking out the videos and stuff and, seeing what we're doing. But then obviously I'm noticing that, the raw videos, this is what's resonating with people because, not only has it been out longer, 5 days, of course, but look at it's got 48 views. Even though this has been out longer too, this is more of a me talking raw video. It's got 35 views. The very first video is more raw. It's got 68 views. So it's basically telling me that more of the raw videos and stuff, and of course we got the shorts and stuff here too, but the raw videos is really what resonates with people. So if you want to go ahead and you want to make $100,000 in affiliate marketing in 2023 and be rich and free in 2023, then, well, you're going to have to start doing what these guys are doing. And if you do what they do long enough and you put the time in and effort and learn, well, you're going to start getting results. And I know that for a fact because that's the reason why I started obviously seeing results and seeing a lot of this stuff grow. Because if you're at a point right now where you have been doing the work, but you might see people signing up, but you might have maybe a few leads come through, but you haven't even had one sale yet, and you're kind of getting anxious, and you're wondering, am I doing the right thing? Then all of a sudden, one day, you're like, I didn't post that day. I'll post when I get home, and then you're tired, and you don't post, and all of a sudden, in the morning, you wake up, you're like, oh man, I got to throw something on there, and you were putting out content before, but you're starting to weaken up on the content because you're not seeing any of the results. Well, you might be, getting so close to getting those results, then right before you get to where you're going to get results, you start slipping into these old habits or things and you stop doing the work. And then all of a sudden your results go even slower and slower because you just lost that momentum. So one thing I'm learning through all this, and this is what I actually expected to have happen, was that if you're putting out daily content constantly over and over and over and over and over, well, that top of mind awareness, or TOMA, if you're familiar with it, is gonna stay there and it's gonna go ahead and snowball, right? And I actually saw that firsthand because since the videos came out, this really started jumping up. Actually, since the videos come out, this number had actually jumped up, quite, if you think about percentages wise, quite a lot. And then this number also had jumped up quite a lot. So we got to start relying on ourselves, not just on, just on things that we do from the global CEO or stuff like that. Really the idea here is to learn how to fish, right? That's the whole concept. If you want to be able to make money as an affiliate marketer and live this kind of a lifestyle, well, you got to learn how to do the work and put the work in. So putting in this small amount of work, which has actually been a lot of work, and learning curve, but once you learn it, right? So I've actually seen the progress. Now, some of you guys might be way ahead of me. honestly, you guys might have three, four, 500 friends. You might have 50 people sign up, or you might have had 100 purchases or something like that. So some of you guys might be far, far ahead of me. You might have already had 1,000, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 friends, and you found the online business app, and people are really seeing what you're doing, and you're staying consistent, and those results are there. But it really comes down to this: consistency is the key to affiliate marketing here. You're going to need to do the same thing or different things with good content, but you're just going to have to keep doing it over and over and over again. And if you are at a point where you haven't had those results, just stay the course, all right? And do something different to help get yourself out of your shell. And after 8 videos going on, this being number 9, these are the things that I've done that help create help me find whatever success that I've found so far. And I wanted to share all of this stuff with you guys because if something's working for me, I want it to work for you. If I found something that is working really well, then I want to share it with you guys because I want us all to do good. Because we're all here for different reasons, but we're all here for kind of the same results. If that makes any sense, we all want that financial freedom, the freedom of being able to do what you want when you want, with whoever you want, however you want to do it, right? So, with that being said, if you put in the work, the avenue of getting there is here, but it's going to take a lot of work in the beginning to get the results that you want. Now, one of the things when we were talking about YouTube stuff and videos really resonating with people, that's why you're watching the video currently right now. And if you're watching it, thank you very much. Give me a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Holla at your boy, and I will holla back.